everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to do a quick haul. This is actually a mixture of hauls. I went to a new thrift store today and I'm very excited about that new location. I'm definitely going to be sourcing there moving forward. I didn't get too many items from that thrift store, but the items that I purchased created an interest to return. So I'm going to go over that, and I'm going to go over a few more items that I picked up from my local thrift store, but I will identify the items that I picked up today when I showcase them. So let's start with this. This is an Armani Exchange glasses case, and as you guys know, I stated that I was on the lookout for an Armani Exchange glasses case. Now, this was 50 cents because everything at that thrift store today was 50 cents. And get this, guys, it was 75% off of purple tags. So I've never been to a thrift store or a Goodwill that had that amount off. And I've been hearing about it through other resellers online and just kind of sourcing in my own hometown to see if that was something that was offered here. And I actually found a location that offers such a low cost and such a high percentage off already pretty much thrifted finds. So this was 50 cents. They had it priced at 99 cents, but because everything was 50% off, this ended up being 50 cents. Just a cute Armani Exchange glasses case. And unfortunately, because as you guys know, I was on the lookout for an Armani Exchange glasses case because I found these Armani Exchange glasses at the thrift store. These were 99 cents. And I purchased them to go with the Armani Exchange watch that my friend bought me on for my graduation. So I have these two Armani Exchange items. And I was looking for an Armani Exchange glasses case plus a Fossil glasses case, which I haven't found yet. The unfortunate part about this glasses case is that my sunglasses are too big to fit in there and it doesn't close correctly. But what I'm going to do, because I don't have a watch case, I'm just going to keep this in there. And this will just house my watch, which is fine. It's 50 cents. Hey, I'll take it. So that was the first item that I found. One of the items that I found at the Goodwill. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go over some of the items that I found at my frequent thrift store that I thrift at all the time and I get my thrift hauls from. So I did a haul, I want to say Monday at the thrift store. And I think I ended up spending like $26 for everything. And so I found some great items. So I found this Initials ink bag. And it says always, what does it say? Away we go. And this is an Initials ink bag. I had never heard of this product. I ended up doing the completed listings for this item. And it seems that this item does pretty well. And the good thing about it, what made me purchase this item was that this actually is still new with tags. And it had a new wallet that goes along with it. So I just wanted to look up the comps, and when I did it, I noticed that these are some of these were selling for like $50. So I'm going to put it on there, test the waters. This was $5.99, and I paid original price for this. There was nothing off of this, but I took the risk because at the end of the day, if nothing else, I can give this away to someone for a gift if it doesn't sell, but I'm definitely going to sell it on eBay. It's just a matter of how much. So I'm not worried about actually selling it. I'm going to get my money back. Even if it's just the return of my investment, I'm going to get it back. So that was one of the items that I found. I also found these cool. I had never seen these before. Anything like this before. These two cool Cuties backpacks. And so what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to sell them as a set. I may sell them as a set or alone because they do look like the comps alone do pretty well, but I think I will get more as a set. The only thing that will stop me from shipping it as a set is the shipment, because I would have to find an appropriate box, and I don't want to price this so high and then make the customer pay another large amount for the actual shipping. So I'm going to do some research on how much it would cost to ship both of these at a time. If it costs too much, then I'm not going to advertise them as a duo. I'll just list them individually. And it has a few markings on there, as you can see, the white. But what I'm going to do is, and here's a tip, guys, if you all, for all the resellers out there, I did purchase some paint remover wipes. And so I'm going to try to get it off, because usually what I'll do is with the paint remover wipes, I will, at the bottom of the shoe, you'll always see that it has a marking. The Goodwill and thrift stores has started to mark with a marker the price underneath the shoe, just because they don't, they know that customers sometimes switch the tags. So they will write with a marker, and sometimes it's like, it's almost like it's magic marker, because it's almost impossible to get off. But a trick that I use is the paint remover wipes, and I ended up getting those at like from Dollar Days from a wholesaler, and they were dirt cheap, and I got quite a few of them. So I just use those to clean off my items, and I'm going to try to clean it off here. Another tip that I got from another reseller was that they use fingernail polish remover, which I'm going to get some of that too, because just disclosure, the paint remover wipes are very strong. So when I'm using them, I actually use gloves and a mask, a face mask, to remove the paint. So be careful when you're using those products. But I'm also going to try to use some, start trying to use fingernail polish remover, because I think that'll be more safe, and the smell will probably be less potent. So again, I got these two cutie book bags, and they were $2.99 a piece. So for these items, I did pay full price for these, just because the comps were very good. And sometimes I will pay, I mean, I'm not going to pay too much. Like if it's $10, I probably won't pay it unless I know it's like a real high-end designer item. But even with that, I want to be careful, because sometimes they have really good knockoffs, and I don't want to get an item home and see that I paid so much for it, and that is basically a loss because I can't resell it online. So I try to be careful when I'm purchasing such items. I did find this, well, actually, let me start with these. I found this Kinsey dress, and it's just regular, a black classic Kinsey dress, like a tunic dress. And this was $2.99 with half off, so I paid $1.50 for it. And so I'm sure it'll sell. $1.50 can't go wrong. I also found this Banana Republic. Let me button it for you so you get the full effect. This Banana Republic blazer. And it is, and at this thrift store I often find a lot of like smaller sizes that are of these brands, J. Crew, Banana Republic. It's always the smaller size, used between a 2 to a 6. Sometimes I'll find an 8, but it'll still sell eventually. It's not going to sell as quick as a plus size item, but it will sell. And for $2.99 with half off, I didn't want to pass it up. I'm sorry, Mom. Is it upside down? Yeah. $2.99 with half off. So this was $1.50. And it's very good quality. And last week, I think I found the other blazer that I showed you in my last haul. I didn't even know that was like 99% wool. So if you ever find anything wool, anything cashmere, go ahead and pick those up, because customers will pay to have high quality material. And so I always try to pick those up if they're, especially if they're $1.50. Like, I'm not going to pass it up. And so another item that I found at my local thrift store are these Sam Edelman. And I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but I think it's Sam Edelman. And these are just some regular sandals. They're cute. They're Sam Edelman. This is a very good brand designer. And it also has the Sam Edelman logo. The stitching is well done. It does have a little bit of gathering from whoever purchased the shoe previously actually wearing it. It has a little wear on it, but that's okay. And it actually doesn't have a lot of wear at the bottom of it. Probably can clean that off, but the actual shoe doesn't have a lot of wear. And these were $2.99 with half off, so I paid $1.50. for these shoes. And this thrift store actually has, I usually get most of my shoes to resell from this thrift store because they're like, it's rare. They might have a shoe price at $6.99, but the weird thing is it's always the shoe that is not even a designer brand that won't even resell. I actually ended up finding my Kate Spade shoes from that thrift store. And they were $9.99 with half off, so I paid $5 for some Kate Spade sandals. And you guys know that Kate Spade is a high-end designer. Well, not high-end, but, you know, designer, well-known designer. And the retail value of a Kate Spade shoe alone is way more than, I would have paid more than $5. I probably would have paid $10 for them. So, I got those. And then the last thing that I found, oh no, two more things. But I found this Patagonia. And I actually heard about Patagonia through some local resellers. Not local, but, you know, peer resellers that I research online. It's just a regular women's button-up. It has the Patagonia logo. And the good thing about this is a snap. So it's actually less maintenance than a regular button-up. It looks like it doesn't wrinkle. This is probably a wrinkle-free shirt because this was actually bought up. It has a lining in the inside. It has zipper pockets. And I think that's why this brand is of a higher quality because of the details. Like, this isn't just your regular button-up. This is it has the snap buttons. It has the zipper pockets, and there's not a lot of button-ups that you're going to find with a pocket that you can put down on your sides. You're going to find them here, the pin pocket, but you're not going to find the pockets on the side in most button-ups. So, and this is just a woman's size 8 Patagonia, and this was $2.99 with half off, so I paid $1.50 for it. And I actually found some Pendleton, and I actually am kind of kicking myself for not purchasing a Pendleton because I know that Pendleton resells for very well, very good price. I found a wool Pendleton men's button-up, and the reason why I didn't get it because there was a little bit of fraying on the sleeve, and although I probably could have still gotten a good price for it, I'm trying to be a little more selective in my sourcing because I actually have a lot of things that I haven't listed yet. So I'm trying to get to the point where I've listed it almost all, if not all, but like 10% of those items. So I am at the point now where I'm not purchasing a lot of things and I'm being more selective just because of I want to see more return on my investment before I start to like really indulge in spending on inventory. Okay, so right now I'm just looking at low cost items and preferably high return. So this next item, these next two items I actually purchased at today at the thrift store, the new thrift store I found. Now I found these shoes, and I'm not familiar with this brand. Maybe someone that watches this can let me know. I actually thought these were Milanos. And I'm not quite sure. It's called Angelo Milano. These, I don't know what kind of sneakers these are or what kind of tennis shoes these are. They're kind of dirty on the bottom, but they have the 39, the size 39, and they're called, I don't know if you can see the inside, Angelo Milano. And so I've tried to do the research because I'm not familiar with this brand. But I didn't want to pass up on these just in case this was like a designer that, you know, is well known. I didn't want to pass them up because actually these were $2.99 with 75% off. So I paid about like 75 cents for this shoe. And it's actually my size. So if I don't end up selling them, and it has just a cute little gold strip, decorative strip on the bottom with the I don't know what this is, tab. So I can actually wear these myself if no one purchases them for 75 cents. Looks like it's of good quality. Looks like this is real leather at the top. So if someone's familiar with this brand, please leave a comment below and just give me a heads up of what kind of shoe this is. I'm actually going to probably post it on my Facebook group to see if someone else is familiar with it. But I'm not as familiar with that brand. But for 75 cents, I did not want to pass it up. Okay? So this is another item that I found at the thrift store today. And this is a Kohan. Now, it does have a little bit of ink stains. And there's a little bit of fraying on the actual handle. And the inside is just not as clean as I would like it to be. But it has the Kohan logo on the inside. The reason why I picked up this was because, for one, it was Kohan. And for two, this was $5.99 with 75% off. So, it won't be a great loss if it doesn't sell for, you know, because I can get something for this. And if nothing else, I'm going to get my return. So, like, for $1 or $2, I'm going to get at least what I purchased for this item back. So, this was not too much of a risk. So, I went on ahead and took it and purchased it. Because my total today was like $12. And I ended up actually getting a clothing rack, which I had been looking for. So that actually brought the total up. But I didn't pay a lot at that store at all today. So I was pleased to have discovered that new sourcing spot. And I will be returning. Now these last few items. Two of the items I purchased from the my local thrift store that I always frequently shop at, and then two I purchased today. So let's start with this. I actually purchased this Fossil cardigan. Now, I didn't try this on, but I actually might try this on and see, because I do have quite a few Fossil. I have my Fossil sunglasses, I have my Fossil watch, and I have my Fossil purse that I always carry. And so I might just end up keeping this if I can fit it, if it looks well on me. If not, I'll sell it. I'll sell it, and I may even sell it with, you know, some of the items that I'm going to show you right now. But this is just a Fossil regular cardigan sweater. And this was $4.99 with half off. So I paid about $2.50 for this. So I was searching, because sometimes, usually, name brands have like a small little patch or some type of branded logo. But I didn't see anything on this one. But for $2, I didn't want to pass it up. So this was $2. And I ended up finding, now, I also purchased this there too. And this is a Fossil wallet purse, like a crossbody bag. And honestly, I have a black one of these. And the black one is actually the one that I carry. And where I keep this in my purse, because it's actually like a wallet. But it has the strap. And I wear it as a crossbody strap. And so I keep the black one in my purse. And whenever I am going inside and I don't want to carry my big heavy purse, I will take this out and just strap it across my shoulders, because it's crossbody. And it works wonders. I keep my little chapstick and this little part. This is a little bit different, but pretty much the same concept. So I just thought I would get it. And if I don't, what I might do, in the end, I might end up selling these as a bundle. So I might sell my black one with this brown one. This is like a dark cocoa brown. So I might end up selling my black with this brown one. And this was $5.49 with half off. So I paid about $2.75 for this. $2.75. Just rounded up to $3. Cute little Fossil crossbody wallet. So someone's going to purchase it. My Fossils has been doing really well. Usually when I list, I always have a lot of watchers. I've sold Fossil purses in the past. So if you are a reseller, kind of be on the lookout for Fossil. I don't usually get the Fossils that have a lot of decorations on it, or like the keys, just because I don't know if they'll resell well. I try to stick with the classic, either the leather or something that's just a solid color. And these last two items, I actually was in the checkout line, and I did not discover that the entire store was 50% off until I actually was checking out. And I had eyeballed these two purses before when I was in the purse section, but I didn't purchase them because they weren't the 75% off. But when I found out that the entire store was 50% off, I ran back and got them. And these are two Fossil bags. And it has the Fossil. Oh, sorry, guys. It has the Fossil logo on the side. And it also has the Fossil branding on the inside. So I'm going to basically sell these as a lot. It's the same as that bag. So that's the part of the reason why I went back and got them. And this one was $3.99 with half off. So I paid about $2 for this. And this one was, I think, $4.99. $5.99 with half off. And I'm not sure why this one. I'm guessing because this one has a cute little, it still has the hang tag, which is a Fossil hang tag. And I don't know, I might just keep these because these are crossbodies. I might keep this one because it goes with my watch and my glasses. So I might just end up keeping this one because this would be a really cute crossbody. So I'll see. And if not, if I do keep it, I still can sell this one. You know, it's no big deal. So, those are the finds that I purchased throughout the last few days. Obviously, you know, I'm going to continue sourcing, continue to thrift to see what goodies are out there. But in the meantime, I really appreciate you guys for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.